Good morning. Welcome to One Mind Meditation. We always have to wait a few moments just for whoever wants to catch up with us before we get started. So while we do, settle yourself down, find a nice easy spot to sit or lie down in. Ilza, good morning to you too. Very good to see you, Ilza, and also Nella, very good morning. Hope you had a good night's rest. Hope you're ready for a next day. I thought I'd share a quote with you this morning. I like finding quotes about meditation. Naval Ravikant is this morning's quote. He says, "You are more than just your mind. You are more than just your habits. You are more than just your preferences. You are a level of awareness. You are a level of awareness." And it's something that's been on my mind this morning is, oh yes, Ilza, you're so right on the weather. We've been having rumbling thunder all morning. I'm pretty sure everyone meditating will hear the rumbling thunder this morning. It is such beautiful weather. Good evening, Anthony. Good morning, Pat. Beautiful seeing everybody. I do hope that you can hear the rumbling thunder as we meditate today. What a beautiful space to meditate in. Anyways, a level of awareness is what is changed by regular meditation. Your level of awareness is what is changed by regular meditation. And we speak a lot about, good morning, Rolene. Very good to see you. Hello there. Danae, good morning. We speak a lot about, or it is spoken about a lot, that how we should change how we respond to our environment. We can choose to react to something or someone, or we could choose to respond to something or someone. The difference we create there is that a reaction is not so much a choice. A reaction is something that happens from a pattern, something that happens from a program, something that happens from our nervous system. Good morning, Maggie. Good to see you. Marcella, very good morning to you. And responding to your environment is more a choice. It is more a stop, take a breath, find presence, and in your presence find clarity. And from that clarity, choose your response to your environment. It might be something or it might be someone. However, the biggest difference, the biggest shift that you can make is changing how you respond to you. Not your environment, not other people, but changing how you respond to you. How do you respond to your thoughts? How do you respond to your habits, actions? How do you respond to your patterns when you find yourself doing the same, caught in the same pattern? Because everything we do is dependent on our view of ourselves, dependent on how we view ourselves, and how we react to anything and anyone else is wholly dependent on how we view ourselves. So the quote that you are a level of awareness, the biggest change you can make is your level of awareness about you. Good morning, Susan. Very good to see you. Thanks for joining. Your level of awareness about you. And Anthony last night, in last night's Jedi Mind session, had a beautiful description of how, while he's meditating, the visual he's getting is kind of seeing himself from the outside, kind of having a 360-degree view of himself, which is a great place to be, because when you start taking the step back and looking at you, you have the opportunity to realize that you are not your thoughts, you are not your feelings. You can be the observer of what you're thinking. You can be the observer of what you're feeling. And it's only once you are that observer of what you're thinking, the observer of what you're feeling, that you realize, oh, I can choose even how I respond to my thoughts and how I respond to my feelings, let alone respond to the outside world. Because if you change how you respond to your own thoughts, if you change how you respond to your own feelings, you will instantly respond differently to your environment as well. Vivian, good morning. Just in time. We're going to start right now. So today's journey, this is something I really enjoy as well, is experiencing what happens in your body while you meditate. So let's call it the science of meditation. As we meditate today, the journey will be what happens in your brain, what happens in your nervous system, what happens in your body while you're busy meditating. So Nat, a very good morning. Awesome seeing you here. Okay, if you're ready, let us float away on today's journey together. Close your eyes. We'll start with the first few deep breaths. Taking a deep breath in. And release. Deep breath in. And release. Deep inhale. And release. Deep breath in. And release. One more together breath. Deep breath in. And release. Continue with the same breathing pattern on your own time. As you inhale, raise yourself up higher. Stretch your spine. Lift the top of your head towards the ceiling. As your lungs fill up, pause for just a moment at the top. Followed by allowing your body to collapse. Long, slow exhale, together with a deep softening of everything in your body. Feel how every cell in your body lets go. Waking up, you are likely in a alpha brainwave state. relaxed, calm state of peace. But very early into our day, our brain waves normally pick up into beta. Feeling your mind become a bit more active. And that's where we normally start picking up the stress. As you continue doing your full body breathing, deep breaths in, raising yourself up all the way up. Pause at the top and exhale with a slow and a deep let go. The first thing that changes is your slow exhale slows down your heartbeat. Inhaling through your nose catches all the nitric oxide in your sinus cavities, transports them to your lungs, delivers them to your bloodstream. As you continue your full body breathing, visualize how your arteries relax. Visualize how your relaxing arteries transports more nutrients, more oxygen everywhere in your body. And even brings down your blood pressure. Your slow exhale, together with a deep relaxation of every outward breath, deep let go of every cell in your body, switches you from fight or flight mode into rest and digest mode. Such beautiful weather around us. We'll take the last few breaths of this phase while we consciously move our bodies, stretch our bodies, and help them settle down. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, drop your head forward. Your neck muscles to the left and to the right. Taking a deep breath in. As you release release, roll your shoulders forward. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards. Deep breath in. And as you release, focus on your spine. Swaying your spine left and right. But also trying to almost twist up your spine into an S. From your head down to your tailbone. And by moving or wiggling your spine, you're activating and moving spinal fluid. Activating and waking up your nervous system, waking up your mind. One more deep breath in. And stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. I always feel so perfectly present after the first round of full body breathing. From this space, beautiful presence, makes it so easy to dive inside for a deeper journey. After every inhale, we'll hold our breath for just a few moments. Followed by a really long, really slow release. We'll do the first few breaths together. Taking a deep breath in. And hold. And release. Deep breath in. And hold. And release. One more together breath. Deep breath in. And hold. And release. Continue with the same breathing pattern on your own time. Breathing slowly slowly and deeply in through your nose. Flowing in with the air down your throat. Staying with the breath that falls up, flowing through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon in your belly, find yourself slipping into that space. Hold your breath only for as long as it feels really comfortable. Your breath hold needs to be something you can surrender to, fall into. Being in a space of really deep comfort as you hold your breath. And the moment you move beyond that space of comfort, naturally let it go. A really long, really slow exhale as you feel your shoulders sag. Paying attention to your sagging shoulders triggers, again, every cell in your body to soften, let go, surrender. Every deep belly breath, inhaling into that balloon in your belly, and every breath hold is an activation of your vagus nerve. Your vagus nerve is what connects all of your major organs to your brain. It's the line of communication between brain and body. Every belly breath, every breath hold is an activation, but also a workout for your vagus nerve. Often, our vagus nerve becomes lazy, fires slowly. So the communication between brain and organs become impeded. Your deep belly breaths, your breath hold is what opens up that line of communication. The more you practice it, the better your vagal tone becomes, and the faster you can create these shifts with your breath. With your next big breath, as you dive deep inside, create a picture in your mind of how your deep belly breathing and your breath hold provides a workout to your vagus nerve, creating clearer communication between your brain and your organs. Take your next big breath. whole body's health is improved by paying attention to your breathing, practicing deep breathing, practicing breath holding, and your whole body thanks you. Every breath hold is an opportunity for your nervous system to turn inward. Every breath hold is holding your nervous system in a protective bubble, going inside, providing a space of restoration and healing. On your next big breath, as you dive deep inside, acknowledge how your nervous system disconnects from the world outside and is held in a space of healing on the inside. Next big breath. Breath hold makes everything slow down. While they slow down, the systems in your body can line up, catch up with each other. Even your brain waves slow down more. Finding yourself slipping from alpha down into theta. On your next big breath, as you dive deep inside, notice inside your breath hold how much slower your world has become in this moment. Take your next big breath. breath hold will often lead to clear visualizations, clear pictures firing in your mind. What is your go-to visualization for the breath hold? Do you like the journey of flowing inside, finding yourself inside of you? Did you create a clear picture of your nervous system turning inwards, being held in a bubble? It might be any other visualization. What is your clearest and happiest visual while you do your breath hold? As you turn inwards, holding yourself inside. The clearer your visualization is, the easier it is to visualize. The more certain it is that your brain waves have slipped all the way down into theta. Your mind is in more of a sleep state, even though you might be awake. Your brain and your body is finding a deep rest in this moment. Taking your next deep breath. Find what is your clearest, easiest visualization in your breath hold. Take your next big breath. Take the last few breaths of this phase. Stay with your visualization, whatever it might be, as we get ready to slip into the next space. Take a deep breath in and hold. Release. How much are you dissolving while you're exhaling? Deep breath in. And hold. Release. Feel how your body softens. One more deep breath in. And hold. As you release, feel yourself slipping right into the next space. The space with the deepest sense of ease. No attention to your breathing. Just floating. You're slow breathing. Your attention to your softening body. Your breath hold. Has all worked beautifully together. To shift you from sympathetic to parasympathetic nervous system. Slowing your heartbeat. Lowering your brain waves. Into a space where your conscious mind and your subconscious mind are aligned. With your subconscious being open and available for you. To make changes to the programs and the patterns running there. The space you find yourself in this deep meditation, becomes the new pattern for your subconscious. How you see you while you're in this space is what becomes the new program of how you see you subconsciously. The more time you spend in this space that you brought yourself into, the more old programs dissolve and new programs are created from the mind state that you are in right now. How do you see you while you're in this space? Can you recognize that however it might have looked on the surface, you've always been doing your best? Recognize that whatever patterns you might have found yourself stuck in was simply a human being trying her best, trying his best to survive. And that survival tool became a pattern. in this space, can you feel an immense love for the human being who felt the need for those old patterns in order to survive? In this space, can you completely accept and hold that human? The human who needed those old patterns to survive. This space, can you recognize that in this space right now, none of those old patterns are necessary? In this space, they will continue to dissolve until they have no more power. In this space, you are shifting how you see you. And going forward, you're building a new pattern of how you respond to you. And when how you respond to you changes, how you respond to everything in the world changes. Which brings us to the end of today's meditation. We've got 5 breaths of gratitude. On every exhale, I'll say my thank you. And I invite you to do the same. And I suggest maybe having gratitude for you. Having gratitude for all the old patterns that did their job, that got you to survive, because you are here now. Let's take the first big breath in. Thank you. Thank me for me. Deep breath in. Thank you for the kindness that I can hold myself in with all my mistakes, all my failings. Deep breath in. Thank you for this space in which all those old patterns become softer. Deep breath in. Thank you for being able to build a completely new relationship with me. Deep breath in. Thank you so much to everybody who jumped online, sitting in our circle together with us today. I hope you enjoyed the journey. I love the science of the physiology of what happens in our bodies when we meditate. To me it is almost important to know what's happening, how it works, how I practically get results from it. And beyond that, obviously, it really feels good too. Saying a quick hello to Lundiwe. A very good morning to you, Lundiwe. Thank you for joining us. I hope you join us again. Jean Ignatius, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name the right way. Thank you for joining, Jean. Please join us again. Sheldon, very good to see you, brother. Have a beautiful day. Sapita, it's good to see you again. Have a really beautiful day. And then Tristan, thank you so much for joining today. You absolutely can completely rewire the relationship you have with your subconscious, the relationship you have with your nervous system. Bring yourself into this space again and again and again and again. Jesse, thank you for joining. I hope you were able to do the whole meditation with us. It's good to see you. Please join us again. Please remember that if you guys want to have the meditation delivered into your email inbox, you can just send me a message and I'll do that for you. You get the meditation in your inbox together with a message, and every day has a really beautiful and meaningful message connected to the day's meditation. Thanks for the beautiful messages. Thanks Anthony, thanks Ilza, thanks Maggie. Have such a beautiful day. I'll be back here again tomorrow. Lots of love to every single one of you. I have a visitor. He's always lying on the bed here. It's his foot you just see in the back of my screen. And every now and again you might hear a giggle or a something from this little guy. Quickly pop your head in here so I can finish. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Ciao, ciao.